Greetings, Cosmic Disclosure fans. I'm Kim Aston, your host of the Cosmic Disclosure Hour, and I'm here to bring to you the sneak peek for next week's podcast, which is on Season 1, Episode 6. It's called Secrets at the South Pole. Secrets at the South Pole. That is the title of the episode we're covering for Cosmic Disclosure, Season 1. And it's going to be great. I just wanted to start this sneak peek by celebrating. No horn because it would be too loud anyway. But it's time to celebrate. And the reason is that I have some explosive news for you all. Yeah. Emery Smith, about 10 years, came out with some information that has been proven by mainstream media recently. I'm sure you've all heard about it, but Emery told us about it 10 years ago. And the reason why it's so exciting is that there's a lot of people that are speculative, non-believers about Gaia's whistleblowers and maybe Emery Smith, some of the things that he says. I've never questioned him. I feel that there is definitely I just bear witness with what he's saying. It just feels right, and I totally align with it. But you use your own intuition and such. But this is what's so awesome about it is mainstream media is finally catching up. Okay? And some of you may already know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what is under the pyramids of Giza. Yes. 10 years ago in this podcast, Season 1, Episode 6, Secrets at the South Pole, Emery told us exactly what mainstream news is now stating. Officially and publicly is under the pyramids of Giza. And for those of you who don't know, it is a large void about a mile or more deep with an ancient civilization having been left behind there. So, yay, that's so exciting because it's just, for disclosure, it gives more credibility to everything that's being disclosed right now by these wonderful whistleblowers. And everything that Emery says, you can believe it. And here's proof. Okay, so yes. Just wanted to go over a little bit of these pyramids a little bit more. How did they discover this? Well, they're using this probably technology that's, from aliens. Well, maybe not the mainstream news radars, but definitely the secret space program radar. It's probably, they're two separate things, okay? Because the secret space program has its technology, and then the mainstream scientists have their technology. And of course, you can imagine which one's more advanced, because the secret space technology is technology that is reverse engineered alien technology. So I'm not sure how close they're getting, mainstream scientists are, but they are using these things called neutrinos. Now, neutrinos are being used more precisely called muon particles, which are closely related to neutrinos, to detect ancient artifacts and structures deep within the earth or inside massive objects. This technique is called muon tomography or muon radiography. Okay, so they're using this radar to discover all kinds of things. And they've, of course, found the Grand Gallery with some of that radiography. And it's really exciting. What else? So this scientist he's a radar expert. His name is Lawrence Conyers. He said there is a likelihood that 5 smaller structures found just below the surface may be there because of the history of the area, which is exactly what Emery told us 10 years ago. He said that the technology that will be found in these deep voids a mile below these pyramids will actually be technology that is left from beings that were there doing the same thing. They were excavating the area, and they had their own expeditions. So basically, Emery was saying that these sites were important long before even ancient excavators came. And these ancient excavators were advanced civilizations, maybe extraterrestrial, maybe they were terrestrial. This planet's been around here for a long time. So we don't know. But so these are very special, special, magical areas below the surface of the pyramids. So much so that even ancient technology, ancient peoples went down there and used this ancient technology to find out what's going on. Pretty interesting. And that's exactly what Emery said. He told us that these things that we would find, these advanced technological tools that we would find, would be remnants of the previous expeditionists, not necessarily from the civilization or the city that once was there. Kind of gives you the chills, huh? When you think about it. These whistleblowers are pretty amazing. They know things, they're telling us things, and we better listen. Well, we don't have to, but I find it extremely exciting and just baffling. And I just want more. So subscribe to Gaia, get a subscription, watch Cosmic Disclosure, the #1 show on Gaia with Emery Smith. It's just fantastic. But this is definitely a time to celebrate, because what Emery Smith told us 10 years ago has been confirmed by current mainstream science. Celebrate. Yes! All right. So we can get on with our sneak peek now that we got the celebrating out of the way. So just a reminder, you're going to want to watch my podcast next Saturday night. It's probably going to top all of the other ones that I've had, because in my opinion, this is one of the most exciting of the 5 episodes. Actually, this is episode 6. So it's better than the first 5 episodes. This would be episode 6. This episode of Cosmic Disclosure with Emery is one of my favorites. And I'll tell you why later. So with that, let's get on with these questions. Saturday, May 3rd, this Saturday, be there, get in the chat. If you want to get on the show, I'll put a link in the chat and you just click on it. You'll be in the green room. I'll pull you in. You can tell me your stories. You can give me your statements on everything that you want to talk about according to what you believe is going on with all these things. Okay, this is season 1, episode 6. So question number 1, that would be, let me get to it here. Okay, question number 1. Why did Emery refrain from going on an expedition in Antarctica to investigate buried craft? Why did he refrain? He was invited to go on this expedition. Why would Emery refrain? Yes, you are going to be shocked at the answer. Very shocked. Number 2, what might we find in ancient archaeological sites? This will also blow your mind. And I specifically left that out in my description of what's going on under these pyramids. But Emery tells you in episode 6 of season 1, he tells you. So you can subscribe and check it out, or you can watch my podcast this Saturday. Number 3, how did they finally open a sarcophagus that they found when regular tools would not work? How did they finally open a sarcophagus that they found when regular tools would not work? This is one of my favorite parts. This is why I really love this episode. But you'll have to check it out to find out the details, the deets. Okay? Alrighty. Number 4. What was inside the sarcophagus? when they found what was inside. What was inside the sarcophagus? Okay, number 6. What is consciousness assisted technology? How would you like to get your hands on that? Consciousness assisted technology. What is it? Find out next Saturday. Okay, number 6. This is an interesting one. This will get you interested. Number 6. Who took over from Mexico? Let me restate that. Number 6. Who took over from the Mexican government 5 crafts in which the technology was so advanced they could not get into them? Who do you think took it over? Want to know? I bet you do. So, yeah, check it out. That will be this Saturday, May 3rd at 7 p.m. PDT time. So, mark your calendars. Make sure you check out the correct time if you're in a different time zone, and tune in. We'll be talking about all things cosmic disclosure. If you have a story about yourself in which you've experienced any kind of technology, maybe. I mean, there's like what, 8 billion people on the planet? I'm sure somebody else has come across some things, right? Or maybe you've experienced consciousness assisted technology. Who knows? I imagine there's people with all kinds of crazy things going on out there. I just think it'd be great to talk about it. Come on the show and express your experiences with us, and then we can chat about all of that. Have you been abducted by aliens? This is your arena that we're all here to share with you, and it'll be truly captivating, not only to tell your story, but for you to listen to other people's stories. Maybe I'll show my image that I got of a UFO. We'll see. We'll see. I don't have any specific extraterrestrial experiences. I have a lot of paranormal experiences that I will share, but all in due time. I don't want to give up the goose right away, and let's spread all that out. I've got stories, so many stories of paranormal stuff that went on in a haunted house that I lived in. But I digress. Back to Emery. Give a shout out to Emery. Go to his page. Just give the guy some kudos for coming forward with all of this disclosure for us. He's risked his life to do this because it's information that they don't want out. If it wasn't information that they didn't want out, it would be mainstream, right? It'd be all over the news. It'd just be old news, right? So they don't want this stuff out, and so it's risky for these whistleblowers to come out. And so you can, once again, subscribe to Gaia to see the podcast or the show, the actual Cosmic Disclosure show. See it for yourself. You can watch it and then join us on Saturday to talk about it on the podcast, which is really fun because if you're like me, you have a lot of questions when you're done watching these shows, or you just want to hang with people that are as intrigued as you, and you come hang in the chat and do just that. But yes, do give Emery some kudos for coming through with that information and all of the information that he's giving us, because it's for real. This is real stuff. Yeah, and it's very exciting. Also, I just wanted to let everybody know that I've started a YouTube page, and subscribe there. You can click the bell and then the all icon. And anytime I go live, you can get notifications. And so you will never miss anything. Anything I do, you won't miss it because it'll pop up if you're, in your little notifications on your phone. It'll just pop right up and say, Kim's going live, or she just posted this, that, and the other. And if you're having fun with this, well, hey, it's really worth it because it's going to do nothing but grow. And I'm going to get better at these podcasts. Let's hope so. And I think we're all having a lot of fun. I have some returning guests. Um, Patrick Giggy comes on, and he's really he has connections with Bigfoot, and that is just I just love that. And then we have Amber Morgan, and she also has some connections to Bigfoot. We're going to have another guest, um, Tyler Scott, I believe is his name. He's going to come on at some point when he's available. He's not available currently, but he's going to come on. And I'm really excited to put all these people together because he's a Bigfoot person and has a lot of experiences. And these Bigfoot are also creatures that are interdimensional, coming from, a lot of people believe they came from the asteroid belt. Before it was the asteroid belt, it was a planet. So, I mean, that's part of the whole draw to all of this is at least for me. I like to take something that I hear here and put it together with this and make sense of everything because um, as you get different stories from different people and you bring it together and it aligns, it's very exciting and life affirming because, or non life affirming, because this could be just a matrix we're living in, right? How far down the rabbit hole do you want to go? I'll go with you. I love it. I love this stuff. And so we're going to get into it and have a great time. Hope to see you Saturday. Oh, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. It's Kim Aston Disclosure on YouTube. And once again, hit the bell for notifications and all. And like the page too, because that'll help it grow. I have some fun stuff on there. Check it out. I've got other podcasts, and it's going to fill up fast because I'm going to be doing this weekly, at least releasing 2 lives a week. And I also have fun little shorts that are kind of just get your imagination going and get those exciting juices flowing and kind of takes you away. I don't know about you, but with cosmic disclosure, my reality is different. My reality is more filled with excitement, intrigue, and it just takes the doldrums out of everything when you realize how magical life is. It's truly amazing. And most of you that are already watching this know that. But there's some people who have no idea of all the stuff that's going on. And it's just so fun. So again, we hope to see you. I hope to see you on Saturday night, this coming Saturday night, May 3rd, 7 p.m. PDT time. Looking forward to it. And you guys have a great week. This was your sneak peek for season 1, episode 6, Cosmic Disclosure. Give a shout out to Emery. Yay, Emery! Woo!